God know everything that was going on, and God knows everything. And like I said, the women that has been through physical, verbal, emotional abuse, I am truly humbled. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. I apologize for this situation to even bring back memories of what you've been through. This is a real situation. I'm empathetic. I have compassion. And that's how I was raised. That's how I was raised. Anybody who's met Majah Hype out of the time that I became who I am can never tell you nothing wrong about me. They might say he played too much, he's this, he that, but you would never hear that. You would never hear that. Never. And usually when situations like this happen, there's multiple people that come out. People who molest people, they didn't do it once. People who are abusers, they didn't do it once. People who rape, they haven't done it once. So I just started today, just started this year. Let the truth be free and your conscience be clear. And I'm not going to respond anymore about anything. As a police officer, if you sat in a relationship for 2 years and know that you was being abused, you did a disservice. That oath that you took, you did a disservice. No legal actions, no nothing. Just on Instagram thanking people for the support. What was your real motive? Was it to get followers? What was your real motive? Because if you were healing, you would take the necessary actions to heal. And let me tell you something. Instagram and social media is not the place to heal. Counseling, therapy, that is healing. And that's what I need. After being ridiculed about being molested, after being beat, after being disrespected, spat on, you threw my clothes out of my own house that I pay mortgage for. Okay? That's what the truth is. So you guys that's out there that sees my life as an entertainment, this is not Love and Hip Hop. This is two people that is hurt, that needs healing and needs honesty and needs somewhere for comfort. Because neither one of you are going to be affected by what's going on between me and Kirby right now. Everybody else is going to, after this, they're going to go and see what her reply is. Then you're going to laugh and joke and this and that. But understand that it's two people that was ripped apart. Two people that was ripped apart. Two families that was ripped apart. Children that was involved. Where is your self-dignity and your self-respect? My son is going through it right now. My son is going through it right now. Okay? My son came to me and told me that he was being abused by this young lady. He was being talked to and threatened by this young lady. He came in my room last night and cried. Okay? So when you decide to ridicule and joke and all of this type of stuff, know that there's people that's being affected by this. Okay? Know that. Know that. The night that my clothes was thrown out on the lawn, out of my own house that I work hard for, and liquor was being thrown at me while doing it, I had to threaten to call the police for her to stop. I literally took my phone and act like I was calling 911 for this girl to stop doing what she was doing and stop trying to instigate a fight. Okay? So when the abused person is being thrown and flung to the side you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You're trying to mask and hide your own problem and throw it on someone else. But it's time to get help. It's time for you to get anger classes or whatever you need to do to fix your issues. You need real people in your corner that's going to admit to you what is wrong and what's not the truth. You can't hide behind it forever. Your baby father beat you and abused you and all this sex and when you didn't want to give him sex, he beat you up. The guy wanted to expose your sex tape. You bringing all of that back on me. Why? When all I did was love you. When all I did was take care of you. Try to show you things that you haven't seen before. Take you on trips that you haven't. We was in Barbados riding horses last year, December the 8th, which is so ironic because we around the same time. And this is the time that you was telling people that you want to meet, you want to see them, and you want them to put their finger in your butt and all this kind of craziness. Where's your dignity, your self-respect? Where is it? If you didn't want to have a family, you could have said so. But you abused me verbally, physically. You made me feel like I was nothing. You threw things in my face that I confided in you about. So you could go ahead and put up your pictures and try to fabricate stories and make it look like I was abusing you. But God ain't sleeping. God is not sleeping. Believe me when I tell you that. And I'm going to close off in that. I'm not even going to go into all of the other texts that I have because I don't think that it's necessary. I really don't think it's necessary. But what I am going to do is I'm going to read this scripture. And I hope that y'all have a blessed day. And like I said, this is it. I'm not answering anything. And you could make your speculations, your judgment. You could do whatever you want to do. But this is my protection. God is my protection. Okay? The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lay down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of the righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. I appreciate y'all time. Y'all stay blessed. God bless you. And I just had to tell my truth. And like I said, this is it for me. This is where it stops. I wish Kirby all the best with her life and her future. And like I said, I still love that girl up to this day. Because that's what real love is. Real love wouldn't allow me to come out here and talk and bash her and disrespect her. I would never do that. Her son lived in my house for 2 years. In and out, in and out. I had a bond with him. And like I said, no disrespect to anybody who had anything to do with this. But I had to tell my truth.